Hey guys, Charles Floate here, and in this video, it's a rather rapidly made video as I'm just getting kind of like the latest information now about this. There seems to be a possible algorithm update or some kind of update today, which is the 17th of June 2016, affecting quite a few SERPs. I've verified this with quite a few people in the BHC group, in the BHC Skype group, which you'll see later in the video, and also quite a few people in my private Facebook group and generally speaking to people as well. Obviously there's no name or anything for it yet, so it's just going to be called the possible algo update. And as a warning, there is no official reports yet because it is still the 17th of June and it is 6 PM in the UK when I'm making this video, so it could possibly be an update, though Google are notorious for releasing updates close to weekends and holidays, so it's probably highly likely that this is an actual update, even though Google might not report on it. So the first part to this update, or is possible updates, is this basically that quick answer boxes have been popping up all over the place. I first started noting this on my own SEO blog, where I have been ranking for a very long time in Google UK and in Google US for SERP links. It gets me quite a bit of traffic, but unfortunately today, which is rather annoying, a easy text box has popped up from a website called SERPlinksNetwork.com, which is an e-commerce website that sells SERP links rather than just a completely informational website like my blog, and it's overtaken my blog as the #1 result with a small snippet of text giving you an answer to a question that you haven't answered. So that's the main point. Previously, these boxes would appear for generally question-based searches, and they wouldn't do this for normal keywords such as this keyword, but it turns out that now basically what they're doing is they're doing these easy answer SERP boxes in quite a few different SERPs. So as you can see here as well in these various other examples that I've given, these non-question based keywords are getting these boxes appear in the SERPs for them. The other thing that I noticed is a buyer intent flux. So basically this is a massive fluctuation in the buyer intent keyword department. So things like best, top, reviews, etc., all those kind of keywords. So a lot of affiliates will probably be affected by this, either up or down. I'm noticing quite a lot of affiliates are up at the moment. Generally what's been happening is, from my observations anyway, looking at about 30 different SERPs so far, they're preferring content and formatted data. So this doesn't necessarily mean formatted data in the form of you're going to make a table of contents to your blog. This can be all sorts of formatted data that makes your site look a bit more real, which is one of these examples here. So basically this is all credit given to Ben Starr, who is a BHC user, and he was in the Skype group and I was talking to him about his website. This is an example from him, a great example, which is one of his affiliate sites has jumped very high in Google SERPs, and he basically has put it down to, and from what I've looked at, is it basically is image-based markup. So adding a credit to the image, alt tagging the image, adding a description in the metadata to the image, adding a title to the metadata in the image, and also giving it a description in a caption underneath the image as well. That's basically just formatting data around this image, which Google will class as it being more natural and being more realistic for you to do that. That's the main thing that I've seen from this as well. Is basically if you're structuring data in a realistic way, then it links it all the way back to the answer box, because basically what they want is to give the answer before you even hit the SERPs, and this kind of stuff does actually do that. It gives you the answers based on the formatted data that's on your website. Thanks for watching. This was just a short kind of update video for you to check out now, and hopefully it gives you a bit more information as early as possible about this update. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can visit my site at charlesflow.co.uk, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Hey.